Welcome to Beijing, China. I've just arrived in the capital city. I've flown in from Manchester Airport this morning. Today, I'm just gonna get lost in the city, see what this place has to offer. Gonna try some local food. Definitely gonna try some Peking Duck. I'm just gonna get immersed in this bustling city. Let's go, hope you enjoy. So it's the middle of January at the moment. It is around -5 in Beijing. No snow, which is good. So I'm gonna put my hat on in a minute, keep my ears warm. You can see the steam come out my mouth. And this is all ballied up. The sun is just coming up in Beijing. It's currently maybe -5, -6 degrees. It's very cold here. Although it was -5, -6 when we left the UK this morning. So we've come from -6 and we've entered -6, but you can see behind me, beautiful sky there. At the moment, we are heading down to Tiananmen Square, which is one of the main areas in downtown Beijing. I think it's the largest square in the world that can hold up to close to a million people. So yeah, gonna head down there and see what Beijing has to offer. Beijing has to offer. We are currently on Wang Fujing Street. It's 7 AM, so it probably won't be that lively, but we're gonna try and find some food. I should remember my Guangzhou video. We were walking through the old town and we came across a European style church. Well, there you are. This is St. Joseph's Cathedral in Beijing. Unfortunately, Tiananmen Square, you have to have a ticket to in there, and there's no tickets left for today, so we've had to cancel our plans for today. We've come to a Chinese restaurant and have some food. Breakfast, beef noodle soup, or beef noodles maybe. So yeah, we'll give it a go. But then we have to work out what we're going to do today because the plans have been ordered 2 dumplings and we've had 2 trays of dumplings each. Although we messed up with the dumpling order, the food is actually really good. And Rach is having a crash lesson on how to use chopsticks. That is where we had some food. I want to call it breakfast, but it's like 8 AM, we just had noodles and dumplings for breakfast. The bill came to £5.50 because we messed up with the dumplings order. Obviously, we thought we were getting 2 singular dumplings. In fact, we had 2 trays of dumplings. The food was really good though, £5.50. We've had a look at the trains, we've had a look at tickets, and we've decided now to head straight to the Great Wall. So today's plan was to go around the main sites of Beijing, Forbidden Palace, Tiananmen Square, and we were going to do the Great Wall tomorrow. But now that the tickets have sold out for Tiananmen Square, we are heading to the Great Wall today. So next up, Great Wall of China. We're going to be catching a train from Beijing North over to the Badaling Great Wall section. The skies are blue, the weather is cold and crisp, so hopefully we'll have some nice views over China from the Great Wall today. So first things first, we're going to jump in a taxi. We've ordered a Didi, which is like the Chinese Uber, to take us over to Beijing North train station, which is around 8 kilometers away, and we're going to jump on a train to the Badaling Great Wall. The train takes around half an hour and it costs a couple of quid on the train. So let's go to Beijing North. So here we are, Beijing North. Our train's at 11:47, G7841. You have to scan your passport as your ticket to get through onto any trains in China. So no ticket, just your passport. There we have it. This is platform 5, the G7841 train up to the Badaling Great Wall. About 20-30 minutes on the train, so I'll pick this up when we're on the train. I think Grace and I are sitting separately because the train we booked really last minute, so there wasn't 2 seats together. So yeah, let's get on it and then head to the Great Wall. Well, you know, like I said, there was only a limited number of seats left. Well, we're actually in business class. Well, I'm in business class. Races had to go down to carriage number 1. I'm in carriage number 8. So this is the business class seat to the Great Wall. Got all sorts of recliners on it as well. Looks like it's only me in this cabin. That's quite cool. Slippers. So just been delivered some biscuits, I think, and some water. I'm the only person in this cabin. Races also booked a business class seat and they wouldn't let me sit in here. Funny. And just like that, 30 minutes later, train has dropped us off in the Badaling Great Wall station, and almost everyone has got off the train here. This is the outside of Badaling station. I've no idea where to go, it's just people everywhere, people shouting. Got to try and find out where to walk to the Great Wall now, I guess. I guess it's follow the crowds. Oh, cable cars there. There's a lot of buses, a lot of tours here. And you can see, oh, there's the first sign of the Great Wall, and the cable cars up to the Great Wall. So there are a lot of sections you can come and visit. We are in the Badaling section. They do say the Badaling section is one of the busiest, just because how easy it is to get here. The time is now 12:30 on a Sunday afternoon, just to give you an idea of crowds. You can see the Great Wall on the top of there. So I had to leave my drone in the security booth, wasn't allowed to bring it into the Great Wall or the cable cars, so yeah, see if it's there when I get back in a few hours. So we asked £11 for a cable car ticket to the top of the Great Wall. So 5 minutes in the cable car and we are at the top of the Great Wall, and it is absolutely heaving on the walls. From what we can see, there's hundreds if not thousands of people walking up this small section of the wall. This is the section of the wall now. Look how steep it is. Like that is straight. You can see the angle of that wall. But it's absolutely chaotic here. See the wall snaking all the way down there. As far as the eye can see, across through the mountains. And obviously had to stop for a quick photo and a little selfie. Can you even treat yourself to some Great Wall ice cream while you're up here? A little bit too cold for that, I think, though. So as far as the eye can see, you can see the wall snaking through the hills. Well, these walls were built to protect dynasties back in the day, and they're still here to the day, so they must have been built pretty well. So one of the ways to get down from the wall is to use a toboggan, and this is what we're queuing up for here now. I'm not sure how much it costs, but it should be quite fun to go down the toboggan, down the Great Wall of China. It was a bit of a mission to get up and down these steep sections, so hopefully we don't have to go back to where we got off the cable car, because it's quite far away now. So there we are, 80 yen for toboggan, which is around 8 quid. Hopefully I'll be as happy as this fella at the front of this ticket shortly. Going down on the toboggan. $80 for that. It was probably about 4 or 5 minutes in the combined toboggan. I think years ago you could get your own toboggan and race it down the track and you could break yourself and things like that, but they've just joined them all together now for who knows what reason. But yeah, that was £8 for that. Maybe a little bit on the high side.
Load of shite.
Load of shite. On the way down from the wall there is this pen full of bears and they look deformed. They're just not great ideally, all limping and things like that. So I don't know whether it's a centre to look after disabled bears or whether they're just like their heads are through decades of interbreeding, just kept in cages. I have no idea. But I think there's like some sort of zoo type area coming up. So in Badaling, the town down the bottom of the Great Wall, you've got a KFC, you've got a Subway, you've got a Starbucks. Long live capitalism. Well, I am pleased to report my drone was still there in the security checkpoint when I got back. They did give me a little tag with a number on it so I could exchange it for my drone, but you know, you never know what could go wrong and someone could steal it. But yeah, happily in my bag. Bit of a shame that I brought it all the way here and couldn't fly it. Did check DJI, it's not a no-fly zone, however they are just strict from a security point of view. Well, I think that is it for the Great Wall. We have come back to the train station and we've got an hour and a half to wait. So we decided, yeah, let's get a taxi. So we're walking down to a taxi now. 85-kilometre journey for £15. So yeah, that is the Great Wall. We'll pick this back up when we get to Beijing, because tonight we're going to go on the hunt for some Peking duck, the speciality meal here in Beijing. Right then, see you soon. So hello from Beijing at night. We've had a quick freshen up, small nap, and now we've come out. And now the mission is to find some traditional Peking duck. Now Peking duck is originally from Beijing. So let's see if we can find this beautiful succulent Beijing duck. We are jumping into a Didi Uber, so let's crack on and go down to the main squares. So it's actually dropped us off outside this restaurant. Apparently it's got really good Peking duck, so let's go in and taste a bit of the Peking duck, shall we? It's got a lot of accolades, as you can see, TripAdvisor. Unfortunately, there's a 2-hour wait for a table in this gaff, so we're gonna have to go to somewhere else. Okay, we just tried another restaurant, and this one's a 3-hour wait for a table. Why is it so difficult? We'll try this one, Rhys. But this is your duck. Right then, let's see if there's a short wait than 2 hours for a table. Come with some pork balls as a little starter. I don't know what the sauces is there though. Smell good though. So this is the Peking Duck. I didn't think it came with pancakes, but clearly it does. And some sauces and a bit of onion and cucumber. Right, let's crack on with Peking pancakes. This meal was absolutely unbelievable. The duck was perfect. Absolutely 10 out of 10. So that bill came to £30, which wasn't too bad. Full duck, pork balls, 2 waters and 2 beers. Now we're going to head down to Wang Fujing Street, is it? Ooh. So that was the restaurant, Fang Zhuan Chang, number 69. We're going to head down Wang Fujing Street now, which is the street we walked down this morning. It's where a lot of the high-end shops are, so we think it's going to be lit up beautifully, just like it is down there. So let's go down to Wang Fujing Street. We come into a shopping centre, it's 9 PM at night and it's absolutely heaving, people everywhere. It's just crazy how busy it is Sunday night, 9 o'clock at night. You know, if this is anywhere in Europe, it would be absolutely dead at this time. They're different. No, none of this one, just one of this one. One's cream, one's custard. Just one. Thank you. 2, please. Excuse me, 2. Okay, and then one more of these. 2. So just picked up a couple of egg custards or egg tart or something. See what these are like. These are 13 yuan each, so just over £1.30. They're like pastel dalmatas and they're warm as well. Let's give these a bite. Oh wow, yeah. That pastry is so flaky and crispy. And it's like an egg custard filling inside. One thing I'll say is Beijing is just so busy. The only time it wasn't busy when we were walking down the main road this morning at 8 AM, it was quite dead. The main shopping street we've just come off then is absolutely heaving, and it's like almost 10 o'clock at night as well. Next up on the agenda, we're going to try and find a rooftop bar, see if we can have views over the city, maybe have a little pint of beer maybe. So we found the rooftop bar on the map. It's maybe a 5-minute walk away, so we can go there now. Maybe freeze to death in the terrace in the -4s of Beijing. This is where we're going to attempt the Peninsula Beijing, which is a 5-star hotel. We'll see if we get turned away or not. 2 scruffy looking white lads walking into the 5-star hotel with Chanel on one side and LV on the other. Fingers crossed, let's hope we can get a drink at the top. Unfortunately, the Peninsula rooftop bar shuts over winter, so no chance of having a beer on the rooftop there. Next up, we're going to try and find a place called the Mandarin Oriental, which has got a rooftop bar and there's views over the Forbidden city and the Forbidden Palace. I think it's up there. Let's go and have a look at that. So unfortunately we couldn't find any rooftop bars, and that is going to be the end of this video. Tomorrow we continue exploring Beijing. Hope to see you there. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.